Hi everyone, just a few more thoughts that I sort of either forgot to tell you in my last video or they weren't ready to be formed in my head yet. First of all, where's Bob? Because we've seen when Bad Cooper was shot, we've seen them, it seemed like they were putting dirt into his wound and then removing the Bob orb. I'm not sure what was there. It was weird, but when they removed that Bob orb, where did it go? So I'm thinking perhaps the woodsmen have Bob now, and also the person who called Bad Cooper, who pretended to be Philip Jeffries. I do have a strong feeling that it's Wyndham Earl passing for Jeffries. As we know, he's a master of disguise, and the way he's like, I'll be with Bob now or something, I'm thinking he's still out there. I mean, we don't know what happened to him, and I'm sure he's not just gone, and he was all with this like black sort of magic. So I feel like he's involved in there somewhere. But since the real Philip Jeffries seems to be closely related to the woodsman, maybe he's the infusion. Maybe in that teapot there's like this huge Bob bowl, and he's just getting some flavor to that tea. That's my first thought. Then I was also thinking about how Philip Jeffries seems to believe that he's talking to the good Coop because of that scene in Fire Walk with Me and the dream with Cole. But then he might also know that it's the bad Coop, because I feel like that's when the doppelganger appeared in Dale Cooper's life. That's when he was filming that corridor at the FBI and doing some tests on camera, being on camera, then going away, coming back. And then when Philip Jeffries comes in, his silhouette remains there, although you see Dale leaving. So that's definitely Bad Cooper. I think that's his first appearance into the world. I don't know how you create doppelgangers. I have no idea about that, but I am convinced that this is why they have this shared memory. Because if you ask Dale Cooper about his child, if you ask Bob, I'm getting so confused. There are too many Kyle MacLachlan. Bad Cooper, I'm sure he doesn't know the childhood memories of good Cooper. I mean, maybe he does, but that's my theory right now. So maybe that's why he's familiar. And by the way, the whole, I don't have your number, like, I think that's funny. It's so funny. It's like the funniest thing I've ever heard. That, and also I wanted to say regarding the whole Pinocchio story that I had yesterday, I mean, I'm pretty sure Audrey is not a wooden puppet and Charlie isn't Geppetto, but if you remember, also in Fire Walk with Me, there was this kid, the grandson, who was wearing that strange white mask that looks a lot, well, it's got a really long nose, so it looks a lot like Pinocchio. So there's something, I mean, it's probably just maybe a vague reference, I'm not sure, but I don't know why I can't avoid thinking about Pinocchio. For sure, Audrey seems to be a prisoner. I feel like Charlie, and I looked up Charlie, like Charles, the name Charles, it means free man, which is quite ironic since Audrey seems to be a prisoner right now. But I think she's her own prisoner. Obviously, I mean, she's doing everything she can not to go out. It's really quite pathetic and sad, really, especially knowing how determined, and she always got what she wanted, and now she's doing everything she can to avoid getting what she wants. So I feel like she is hiding in there until she's really prepared to come out, and I don't know if that means a comma, a wooden table at the roadhouse. I don't know. And you know the roadhouse, you know, the whole road aspect of it, that's probably why it's more dodgy than R&R, for instance. I guess there's a lot of transition there. It's yeah, it's a transiting place, so that's how the evil could get into Twin Peaks, I guess. Although, as we know, it was kind of always there with the woods. So yeah, I still don't have any answers, just a bunch of theories, and I'm so sad that the end is approaching, and yet happy that some answers are coming. But I know that next episode, part 16, I'll just probably be left with more questions again, which is brilliant. Don't you just love what's happening on television right now? I'm happy. So thanks everyone, and I'll catch you soon with new ideas. If you guys disagree or you think my ideas are ridiculous, I'll be glad to know, or not. It's up to you. So have a good day.